Let's try this. Ring, ring.
The alarm clock chirps
Oh.
its cicada song, rousing you from your peaceful repose once more. The start of another day.
Let's wake up then.
Crawling out of bed, you swing open the closet.
Ooh, tough choice. I think I'm gonna go black suit number 3 today.
Excellent choice. Clad in your suit of armor, you're ready for the challenges of the day. At least you will be once you've had your morning coffee. Your efficient and functional kitchen greets you with the usual cold detachment. Any good agent's day begins with a single slice of plain toast and a rich cup of instant coffee.
Does your job not pay well, or are you just a depressing person?
You prime the toaster with a slice of enriched white bread before stirring 1 scoop of instant coffee into a mug of tap water.
Do we have milk, sugar, creamer, anything?
Placing the mug into the microwave, you heat the coffee.
Whoa. We are not starting this by microwaving the mug. We have a stove, I know that for a fact, unless you got rid of it for the sake of efficiency. Who says tepid?
You down the brown liquid in a few determined gulps, then, with satchel in hand and toast in mouth, you head out for the day. Setting out as you do every day, at a full dead sprint, you move with purpose and determination towards the department. Rounding the corner with reckless abandon, you slam headlong into your neighbor, who you've successfully bowled over. Again.
Wait, this is a reoccurring thing? Can I just not get up earlier or just watch where I'm going? Or can he just not be where I'm constantly running into him? Oh, good morning, Tyler. Sorry about that. Excuse me? Was that English? I told you to speak. I asked you something in English and you responded like Minionese. Please. No problem. I should have just been looking where I was going. I was so distracted by my latest findings I wasn't paying attention. What, ancient language?
Tyson lives next door and works as a zookeeper. Or is he the head of a youth choir? Or maybe a cartographer?
I don't know. I just got here. You should know this. It's just so exciting. Our recent expeditionary excursions and field observation posts have greatly expanded our catalog. Okay. We made some shocking discoveries of great proportions which are shaking the understanding of the world. You wouldn't believe how attractive the new readings we found matching Earth and assisting in local events and newfound peril. Yeah, we can grab water later, because basic bitch alert, okay? But I kinda gotta go. There's a reason I full sprint everywhere.
He certainly loves to gab, but you don't have time for his idle musings right now. Back to the road.
No one says that. There's no such thing.
A flock of agents mill about the promenade, sprawling before the imposing facade of the Department of Monstrous Anomalies.
Okay.
Agent D cuts a striking figure amidst a sea of bookish suits shuffling their way to work.
What do you mean late? I got up, made toast, 60-second instant coffee, and then dipped, okay? Unless that toast took like 50 minutes, either I got my alarm set too late, or you just don't know how to read time.
His veneer of confidence, however, is paper thin, and you have places to be.
Are you sure you should be out here posing? I heard that MA903 broke containment. Jerry told me, and The blank out. What does that mean? What do you mean blank out? Is it like Men in Black memory erasure or something else? Sure. Okay. See, D? Really? At least if you doubled it, you'd be fighting Kirby, but just the letter D. I'm sure it's double E's, but it's just pronounced D.
The main security interlock of the DOMA office and the gateway to adventure awaits your entry.
Couldn't you, like, just crouch through that? If you wanted to get through the door and the door was open, that wouldn't stop anybody.
Incredible how a simple assortment of pneumatics, solenoids, and bimetallics can contain such an overwhelming, rapturous amount of science and wonder. Thorough scans of your biometrics, psychometrics, etherometrics, vanity metrics, and KPIs are recorded upon entry. The analysis floor at the department is bustling with activity as agents throw themselves at another exciting day of observation.
Places like this can't be this exciting.
Busily monitoring, analyzing, and cataloging anomalies from around the globe, agents dot the floor.
Yo, Red, you see the new map? We've been waiting on this thing for like 14 months, and this is what they came up with.
It's just a donut.
Why are you showing me your breakfast? Good morning, Agent Chill. Oh, so that's my name. Oh, never mind. I'm just an idiot.
Most agents are at least bustling with activity.
How did you get this job?
A team huddled around a stack of archive boxes is debating the plausibility of certain model assumptions.
Yeah, that's more than a stack. That's a wall of archive boxes. It's just a wall of them. It's not no stack. It's more than a stack. Also, you're missing one on the right there. Postulate all you want, but the evidence is clear. A pair of inverted Einstein English terminating toward one another. This explains the initial form.
The audience stands in rapt attention.
You know a lot of big words. Did you go through a dictionary recently? Did you just Google them, or do you somehow know these off the top of your head? Yeah, hello, blank. Definitely made my mind go blank there. I don't think calming down is what people are going to be doing, especially me. What do you mean? It's about it's about shapes. What can you add to scientific talk?
A senior observer osmoses their way through the crowd, diffusing the nascent fervor.
She's a maybe. You know, if she has a stick up her butt the whole time, then I don't think I can do it. But remove the stick, and then maybe.
Shamarella bingo.
Are you all speaking Simlish? I swear, nothing's corrupting, nothing's twisting out of control. Agent No, I think you need a box of these samples to take them back to storage. But
you decide to continue on before someone phases themselves out of a job. You plop down at your terminal ready to begin a riveting day of analysis.
Alright.
The morning passes in a blink as you click through audio readings. Torus analysis can be very relaxing, as the random sounds running through your radio stereograph almost seem rhythmic, musical even. Alas, one agent can hardly crack this decades-long mystery on their own, so soldier on and analyze like you've never analyzed before.
I thought this was a
Instruments humming with the anticipation of yet unknown discovery set the tempo of your day.
I thought this was a monstrous research facility, not a tourist research facility. If I was going to research the shape of donuts and spheres, I would have, I don't know, gone to kindergarten.
Today's harmonies embrace your senses in an all too familiar way.
That's unsettling. Is that like a JPEG GIF of whatever that machine's called? Did they even like put it in well? It's just like a square.
They bring you a sense of comfort, contentment, and ease, almost as if you were humming them yourself.
I have a bad feeling about this.
Are you?
More just square GIFs imported straight from Google.
The all too familiar cadence grips you with a sense of nostalgia, or even deja vu. What is that song?
The background music?
Hours pass as you get lost in the melodies. Enriched. Fulfilled.
Wait, let me guess. A third GIF. No. Okay. Is it lunchtime already? Hopefully, I want to get the schizophrenic hallucinations out of my eyes. This is what happens when you survive off one slice of toast and just tap water microwaved every morning.
Up like a shot, you head out for your midday bowl of caloric supplements.
What's it this time? A plain bagel, perhaps? Unsauced pasta. Just straight raw pasta that you put in the microwave for a minute.
The agency floor is largely vacant, as the more punctual agents have made a break for the elevators.
Is there like limited food, or is everyone here just fat?
Several anomalous materials have been left unattended at workstations and testing benches.
That's a recipe for disaster.
Perhaps the pep in your step is coloring your vision. Perhaps you're experiencing a bout of apophenia, and these seemingly unrelated specimens appear connected to your rhythmically firing neurons. Perhaps you're just hungry.
Let's hope it's that one.
You're late, and the elevators are crowded. A large group of agents is ahead of you, waiting to head down to the canteen.
Are there stairs?
Your hunger is getting the better of you. As you desperately consider going back to eat MA554 or continuing to wait, you spot something in the periphery of your vision.
You know, we wouldn't have this issue if we actually made a decent breakfast. Anomalous. Wait. Okay.
The chatter of your fellow agents fades away as you look at the solitary door. Why was no one taking this elevator?
Maybe because it doesn't go to the canteen? You know what? Let's tally our options. We're in an anomalous facility, and an elevator that no one else is appearing to go to has just appeared. The logical answer would be to wait with the other agents, but the entertaining answer would be take the random elevator. So I'm taking the random elevator.
Stepping into the isolated elevator, you're greeted with an oppressive atmosphere.
Now this is solitary confinement looking in here.
You stand in a fugue state for what feels like hours before snapping back to attention, realizing that you haven't pushed a button yet.
Okay,
with only one choice before you, you depress the solitary control mechanism. The elevator shudders violently, while somehow not giving the impression of physical motion.
You know, this better not have something to do with people just leaving anomalous items out to go eat lunch. I swear, if I die because of this or worse, I am haunting Jerry's ass. Oh, no, that's not what I...
A sudden realization strikes.
I'm going to get cited for
the
this.
Door unceremoniously opens.
If I'm going to get cited, just go back up. If I'm not permitted for company transportation, just don't use company transportation. You see you're not where you're supposed to, and you leave. Simple as that. This is the same room where the one guy, Agent Chill, was yapping about donuts.
Stepping out of the elevator, the door closes, and you quickly notice that there are no buttons to call it back.
Why would I leave the elevator after this site?
Wherever you are, you're stuck here.
Are the front entrances still available? Can I leave?
While on the surface, this floor appears to mirror the analyst level you work on every day, something is clearly, eerily different.
Clearly is one word for it. It looks like the Upside Down.
The atmosphere is suffocating, and a low hum permeates the air. You can hear music reverberating in the distance.
I'm definitely getting Stranger Things vibes. Guess I should look around. How about I not? Do I have a phone? Probably not. They don't let phones in places like these. There are workstations, storage cabinets, and a hallway leading to just gobbledygook level containment cells. Some weird music is coming from the containment rooms. Storage cabinets.
Dilapidated storage cabinets and racks span the wall before you. Several containers appear to have been left carelessly opened. Or rather, a number of racks appear to have been breached from the inside. Chittering and scraping can be heard, but barely due to the incessant thumping coming from the containment hall.
Were they mad I picked this over their music? Excuse me? What's that? The negligible agent's church cataloging these anomalies should be ashamed of themselves.
This disgraceful display has stirred something within you.
Time to do my part. Let's clean.
Approaching the megalithic wall of cabinetry, you roll up your sleeves and get to work. As if driven by compulsion, you methodically shutter every drawer and latch every door left ajar. Slightly out of reach, a cubby rustles audibly. Perhaps an anomaly left unrestrained remains inside. Climbing up on a ladder, you reach as far as you can. While unable to see inside, you deftly reach your hand in.
Whoa. That's a horrible idea. If you can't see it, just shut it, lock it. Someone else's problem.
Slowly, carefully, your hand dances past paper reports, acrylic enclosures, soft surfaces.
That's not good.
Something gently caresses your hand, causing you to grip whatever you're resting on and withdraw from the cubby immediately.
Is that worm jelly?
The words escape your mouth like a reflex.
Some of anomalies document to have rewritten the language centers on agent's mind, teaching them yet an indecipherable lexicon.
You stuff the object back into the cubby, sealing its enclosure and preventing further egress.
Okay, at least I'm not completely an idiot.
It's time to move on.
Let's go to the workstation.
Long abandoned workstations line the aisles. Research reports, catalog files, and ransacked containment vessels are scattered among the cubicles. A rhythmic pulse becomes apparent as you make your way through the floor.
Why does it keep playing that sound?
As you sift through the piles of detritus, your hand grazes against something cool. A snowball rests on the office floor in defiance of the laws of thermodynamics.
Maybe don't touch the snowball.
A wave of childlike wonder grips you as you attempt to pick up the orb.
That's also not good. My kitchen is bare bones. There's no childlike anything left in me.
This proves to be a monumental task, as the object refuses to budge, though while you can't lift it, it does appear that you can push it.
Well, only one option.
The ball rolls with remarkable ease, absorbing everything in its path. It rapidly multiplies in size until coming to a halt once more.
Yeah, I think we should stop before it somehow consumes the whole place.
A flash of motion catches your eyes. You turn just in time to duck out of the path of a fast-moving object.
At least I have reflexes. Can I throw hands next?
A rogue barrel rockets past, performing laps around a group of cubicles with alarming speed.
Excuse me? Donkey Kong? Right? Donkey Kong had rockets, right? Yeah.
Had you somehow entered its flight path without noticing it before? Was it aiming for you?
Getting a bit dodgy in here. I should move on. Well, then I guess we'll go to containment.
A long hallway filled with containment cells stretches on for as long as you can see.
I understand none of the gobbledygook on the walls.
Most of the containment units are securely locked and powered down. However, a conspicuous number of active locked rooms and a few open doors catch your attention. Containment cell is producing audible interference even at a distance, though it remains locked. Anomaly storage chamber MA's door swung wide, exposing its contents to the world.
Let's look around. Investigate the loud sounds, check on the open room. I guess the open room?
Approaching anomaly storage chamber MA, the room is in disarray, with the solitary exception of a vibrant blue bottle sitting on a raised dais.
Disarray? It doesn't look like there's anything here.
Labeled MA0997, the bottle and its designation are unfamiliar to you, but its appeal is undeniable.
I'm gonna leave it be, drinking the mystery water and having something happen to me. Unless it gives me superpowers, I think I'm just gonna leave it be.
A savvy agent knows better than to carelessly handle toroidal anomalies. You leave the water behind and continue to explore the floor.
Why do you look so disappointed? Good for you! You have your instant coffee.
A familiar tune enters your head. With each rhythmic step, your mind slowly returns to that calm, comfortable place.
I don't know, just leave it be.
Cabinet, workstation, containment cell. Cabinets, workstations, and containment cells.
Excuse me? Someone, what?
That's you, Agent. You continue to wander the halls, without aim, for what feels like an eternity. Instruments humming with the anticipation of yet unknown discovery set the tempo of your day.
What just happened? Why am I back here?
Today's harmonies embrace your senses in an all-too-familiar way. They bring you a sense of comfort, contentment. Are you the all-too-familiar cadence? What is that? Hours pass as you get lost in the... Up like a shot, you head out for your midday ball. The agency floor is largely vacant. Several anomalous materials have been... Perhaps you're just hungry. You're as you death. Why was no one...
You know what? We're going to wait with the other agents. I'm not
Returning to
repeating.
the crowded elevators, you choose to wait patiently for your turn. You reach the canteen just in time to enjoy a pleasant fish paste extrusion for lunch.
I would have preferred the haunted halls to whatever the hell fish paste is. Good end. Oh, okay, well, now I can't help but be curious. So first, I'm curious, what happens if we drink the water? Screw all sense of reason, let's drink it.
You chug the bottle of water in one go.
Jeez. Oh, that's good.
This is quite possibly the most refreshing water you've ever consumed. Glacial is how you would describe it, if you were pedestrian. When people describe the raw, primordial crispness of an isolated mountain spring, you can only imagine how those experiences pale in comparison to what you are being gifted this day.
I'm getting a bad feeling about this. What the...
An indecipherable mass of hair and sound has materialized behind you, exclaiming in your general direction.
This is a fire song.
Excuse me, fish man.
Is it trying to communicate?
Yeah, I don't know what your huzzah is, fish man. Yeah, you said that already.
The words begin to flow naturally. We are one.
That wasn't anybody. Excuse me.
You wake up on the floor, alone.
Well, I hope that check your pants. I don't know what that fish did to me, and I don't want to find out.
Climbing to your feet, a phrase resonates in your mind over and over. You would be hearing nothing else, if not for the growing drone coming from the containment corridor.
The control panel outside of containment room radiates anticipation.
Containment room MA is locked. As you approach the room, an aggressive drone grows louder and louder. A keypad on the doorway is smeared with blue liquid, patiently awaiting your input.
Well, I guess I'll just enter passcode.
Of course, only one thing comes to mind. The door unlatches, and with a heavy groan swings open. Entering the testing chamber, an anomaly, the source of the interference, sits at the center.
What does that say? Love Wubbucks? Wubbucks.
The terminal hums to life, displaying an all too familiar interface.
Is this the worldwide web? Seriously? It's not like web is copyrighted.
Lost in the endless rolling fields, the azure sky, and the low roar of the terminal, several icons are haphazardly placed on the desktop.
Folder labeled blank, gold blank, wub.exe or blank avatar.
Contrary to your training, you decide to indulge in a bit of browsing. As icons dance across the screen, you play a game of cat and mouse. Your cursor, finally finding its quarry, lands a decisive click on a wayward icon. The program executes.
Air Wubbabunga.
A text prompt and an error vacillate on the screen.
Is this some kind of BBS or Usenet? Wub. Huzzah?
Terminal hums to life. Lost in the endless.
Well, then let's wub.exe. Open webnet, please enter password. Huzzah, incorrect.
Terminal hums to lost.
Where's my lunch?
Lost.
I'll just keep trying. Don't test me. Oh, none of these are the password. Well, then let's folder label
Contrary to your training, your cursor, the program.
Wub,
the text
wub.
Prompt.
Wub.
Non-sinusoidal waveforms thump and whump into the depths of your soul.
Buffer overflow?
The digital world washes over you and embraces you.
I don't like this.
You are euphoric.
What? It's musical? Happy. Happy monstering. True end. DOMA report. Reporting agent. So we got the good end and the true end. I think that's gonna be it for now. Alright.